What's up, guys? My name is Zach. People call me Mama. I'll tell you how I got my nickname Mama in a little bit. I'm making this video today because I seem to have this problem in life. I have a disease, and this disease is called bipolar 1 with mania and psychosis. Okay, now some of you have never heard of that before. You don't know what bipolar is. You might hear, oh, she's bipolar. One minute she's happy, next minute she's depressed, next minute she's flipping out on someone, next minute she's this. No, 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 no. Bipolar is very different in my case. So we have two main components of this bipolar. We have mania. Mania is periods of high energy, lots of different thoughts, a sense of grandioseness, feeling like you're on top of the world and everything you do is better and the best, and no one can really stop you from what you plan to do and what you set out to achieve. So there's also psychosis. Psychosis is an altered perception of reality. Maybe you hear something that wasn't actually there, or maybe you think somebody's watching you when really they're not watching you, or you go to the mall with your friends and you're like, why is everyone staring at me? And your friend's like, what are you talking about, dude? And you're just like, I don't know, I thought everyone was staring at me. And your friend's like, I don't think so, man, you're tripping. So basically, in a nutshell, that's mania and that's psychosis. Now, I had both of them. I had a full-blown manic episode, and I was diagnosed in 2018 in October, so we're coming up on that 2 year mark. And it's been really tough for me, man. It's been a freaking struggle out here. Like, it's so hard to live with this disease and to make it work. They put me on medication. The first medication I was on was lithium. That's a mood stabilizer. It's to help balance your moods and regulate your moods, and not feel as agitated when you get agitated, and not feel as sad and depressed when you get upset, and to make those less extreme. I'm also put on Abilify, which is an antipsychotic. Okay, so an antipsychotic is to help with the psychosis. Antipsychotic, psychosis, psychotic, psychosis. You get the picture. Okay, so there's a lot of negative side effects with these drugs. One of them is weight gain. Okay, I gained a ton of weight. Not gonna say it was just from the medication, but it was also from poor diet, exercise, depression, everything just leading to another. Let's put it this way. I weighed about 195 pounds when I got diagnosed and hospitalized, and now I weigh about 240 pounds. So I definitely put on some weight since my manic episode. Now, most people I've talked to that have bipolar and have experienced manic episodes love the mania, chase the mania. They're constantly hospitalized. They go off their medication. They're just out of control. And I'm a little different. I've been on my medication for almost 2 years now. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I take it every single day, because there's some days where I'm like, you know what, I just screw this medication. I'm just gonna freaking go and not take it today, or maybe not take it 2 days in a row. But then I always come back and take it, because it's like, it's just gonna hurt me if I don't take it. I'm on a low dose right now of Vraylar, which is a new drug. It's an antipsychotic, but it's also really good for helping with depression. It's a newer on the market drug. It's a little more pricey, and it's way better than Abilify in my opinion. So once I got on that Vraylar, I've been pretty much good. So let me just tell you what happened to me. Let's start at the beginning, all the way at the beginning. So I went to college. I studied engineering. I got my degree, and then I pretty much didn't know what I was going to do with my life, right? So I didn't know what I was going to do with my life after finishing college. I did not want to be an engineer. I did not want to work in the field. I went to Drexel University, where I had 3 co-ops. I worked in the field as a service guy. I serviced pools, opened and closed pools, fixed pumps, fixed heaters, did all that service hands-on type stuff. Didn't like it, wasn't for me. Then I worked at the Community College of Philadelphia in the chemistry lab, where I would help set up the labs for the day, clean up the labs, manage the student workers, make sure that they had enough work to do and that they were doing what they needed to do, and I would do all that. Academia, Not for me, bro. Not for me, sister. Not for me. So anyway, on to the next one. Pico. Pico was a really great opportunity for me. I really liked working there. I was a gas analyst. Pico, if you don't know, is a utility company. So they do electric, they do natural gas, and that's pretty much what they do. They have a bunch of parent, sister, what's the word, subordinates, and they all kind of help each other out. So I worked for them. Did not like it at the end. Hated it. Realized at the end, I thought I was special there, okay? This is when I was building into my mania, okay? I had this grandiose sense of I can be the VP of this company, or I can run this, or my idea is better, or you should do things my way because I know what's best. And really, I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought I knew what I was doing. So this was the beginning of my mania. So, are you following so far? Are you following so far? I hope you are. Because we covered a shit ton already, man. We're only 6 minutes into the video and we already covered a lot. So I just want to say, this graduation, stressful, taking Adderall, smoking lots of weed, staying up all night, not really getting sleep, going out partying a lot, like just all these things that kind of, plus a genetic predisposition to the disease. My grandmother has Alzheimer's, and it's just mental health for my family is not very good. So to combine all that stress and marijuana usage and drinking and staying up and not sleeping and stress and all this stuff just combined into a big fat dick sucking pussy pounding manic episode. And that's what I experienced. I could tell you stories, I got stories for days about my experience. But long story short, I was kind of crazy, a little off, a little out of my mind. It got to the point where I blocked over 500 people on my Instagram because I thought that they would be better off coming to my Snap. If you don't know me, you can find me on Snap, Zach Singer. I post snaps every day. I post raps, I post tutorials, I post all kinds of weird stuff. Whatever I'm doing in my life, I'll post it up. Snap, snap, snap. I'll post me ripping a bong, like, ripping a bong to a fire song. I'll post that up. Like, that's just how I am. That's what I do. And, there's a lot more to it. There is a lot more to it. So let me get to today. Okay, so we covered a little bit of the past. We're going to get into a little bit of the future. Let me get to today. Okay? I'm very open, right? Very open with my experiences. Very open. I talk about this. I tell you I'm on medication. I tell you I had a manic episode. I tell you I struggle with depression. I tell you I have anxiety attacks. I tell you I have this. I tell you I have that. Most people hide their skeletons in the closet, and this is not about that, okay? This is about coming clean, opening up, and sharing my experience with the world so that you may also have a similar experience to me, and you can take some of what I learned and apply it to your situation so that you don't have to fucking lose thousands of people. Okay, you don't have to lose 1,000 friends, 100 friends, 50 friends, 10 friends, your mom, your dad, burn all these bridges, burn, burn, burn. I was like a dude from World War II with a flamethrower, just walking around, finding a bridge and burning it. Burn this bridge, burn that bridge, burn this bridge, burn that bridge. Literally, that's what I did. I burned so many bridges. And to this day, I still burn bridges. I try not to, but the second someone gets under my skin and starts, I do a lot of things. I'm a Twitch streamer. I stream on Twitch. I make videos on Snapchat. I have raps. I have a SoundCloud with a couple tracks out. And I just am out there. I put myself out there. And most people don't do that. Most people can't relate to that. Most people don't respect that or understand that. And they just cannot relate to it at all. So they shut it down. Okay? That guy's crazy. He's got bipolar. He's a maniac. Whatever. Stay away from him. That's the word on the street. And I'm telling you, that's not true, man. I'm not a maniac. Like, if you actually know me, you talk to my mom, you talk to my sister, you talk to my girlfriend, you talk to any of my ex-girlfriends, you talk to any of my boys, you talk to anybody that I spent a lot of time with, they know I've always been the same. I've never switched up on anybody. I just had a little bit of difficulty. The roads got rocky and wavy for me, and that was that, okay? So, there's this thing. It's called the birds. Well, it's not called the birds. It's called reaping and sowing. Okay? So I'm reaping and sowing by streaming on Twitch, making clips, making videos, doing what I'm doing now, posting this up, reaping and sowing, right? That's what I'm doing. And I'm planting my seed. It's wonderful seed. It's amazing seed. The people who know me, the people who spend the most time with me, the people who love me, the people who care about me, the people who aren't fake, the people who know who they are. Remember, that's important. They know who they are so they can relate to me because I know who I am and I talk about who I am and I'm very open. You know, I'm very, very open. So I'm the reaper. I will keep sowing the good seed, the excellent seed. Now I'm going to plant some seed over here. The birds are going to come. The birds are going to get some of the seed, right? Okay, so once the birds get the seed, what does that mean? Blah, 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 John said he was going to come to my stream. He told me he was going to come to my stream. He was going to support. He was going to subscribe. He was going to do this. He was going to do that. And then, you know, the birds just kind of got to him and said, "You're not really going to go to that maniac stream, are you? You know he's got bipolar and he has mental health issues and he's just crazy and it's just a matter of time before he does that to you and switches up on you and then, you know, what are you going to do then?" So the birds are going to get some. That's what I mean by the birds. Anyway, this is the end of this part of the video. I will be back to finish the rest. I have to go through this and chop it up and see what it looks like. Thank you and have a great night. Thank you for watching.